Hello, and welcome to today's Speaky Card reading. Today's topic is what makes you so attractive? Why do people stare at you? For that, as usual, we have three piles. Pile number one, the strength. Pile number two, six of pentacles. Pile number three, 10 of pentacles. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. Let's see what makes you attractive. Why do people stare at you? Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay, clearly the Wands energy, a lot of you could be an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, lot of air signs, especially even Sagittarius. Sagittarius is not an air sign, but I'm saying more happy-go-lucky, going with the flow, knowledgeable, someone who is using their knowledge and pragmatism. So it's your, quick wit, it's your gift of the gab, it's your oratory skills that makes you so attractive. People stare at you because you are one of those people who can be very sarcastic. At the same time, it's your intelligence, it's your out of the box thinking, very ahead of your times, very out of the box thinker. Don't you see how much passion, how your passion makes you glow? Exactly, a lot of you have really, you have turned your passion into profession. That's something I can see, and people really find it very attractive. People stare at you because they think that you are that person. You are living the life that they wish they could live, and they find this staring attitude, like, I am gonna live my life, this is my life, I own it, and I'm gonna live it with, like, on my own terms. It really doesn't matter what you think of me. So that kind of a mindset is something that people, a lot of them, they find it very very attractive. They stare at you thinking that, wishing that they could be just like you. Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you're going places. Yeah, a lot of you guys started off slow. You guys started, you are one of those people who started their businesses in spite of a lot of impediments. You started your business from the garage. After work, you had to put in the effort. A lot of you are parents, so you have got your time to invest in your family. A lot of you are growing your social media. It could be a YouTube channel, it could be an Instagram page, it can be anything. Social media, you are doing pretty well, but bit by bit you are doing, and you're slowly moving towards, or you aspire to move towards a life where you can live through off of your social media income, and you are living this life after fulfilling all of your responsibilities, and people find it very attractive. Whenever they look at you, they stare because you put in those extra efforts. You remind them of those people who didn't get things easily, but they didn't give up as well. You have earned every bit of accolade, every bit of support that you are getting today. Each and every supporter, you have earned it. That is something. Followers, you have earned it. You have this indomitable courage and spirit of that of a child. You have not let your inner child die. A lot of you, I'm typically seeing, a lot of you have this childlike enthusiasm about life. Converting your passion to profession is one of the examples. Some of you, literally, even after becoming a parent, you have that childlike enthusiasm. You are a great parent, by the way. A lot of you, people just find it very attractive. They think that you are a great parent, or you would make a great parent should you choose to be so. That is something that is very attractive. They stare at you. You are also someone who is like, you take a lot of risks, you have faced failures. It's almost like that fool energy, someone who is a little naive, little like gullible, but that's what makes you attractive. Someone who is willing to embrace life in all forms. It doesn't matter, at times you will encounter failure, but that's okay. You are okay with that. You have learned to make peace even with your failures, and that is something which is very attractive. All right guys, if this sits well with you, then please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, because that tells the YouTube algorithm that this is useful content. All right, Six of Swords, all aboard which it's time to write a new chapter. Literally, you are a person. A lot of you had to restart a life in your mid 20s or mid 30s. Some of you have faced some, I'm seeing some of you facing divorces, some of you facing like a failure of a long term relationship, and you guys had to restart from scratch. You saw your dreams literally come crashing down. Your dreams came crashing down. From there, you had to restart, you had to reboot. You have, a lot of you have traveled with the sea. You had to literally travel to a new location, new country, new continent, across globe, across the Atlantic, across the Pacific, so across oceans. So you could be like migrating, could have migrated to a like a different continent in order to restart, and you guys are doing better. And people find that courage, that boldness, that no matter what, it's because of your childlike, invincible mindset, and your like energy and enthusiasm to start something new, to not to give up, not to wallow in self pity. That is something that makes you stand out, very very attractive. Yeah, you are one of those people, when life gets tough, the tough gets going, you are one of those stuffies. You are some of those people, you are like this tortoise, someone whom no one thought that you will make anything out of your life. You didn't get much support to start with. You guys, a lot of you guys, literally, you have been cheated on. You became a single parent, then you had to hold down 2 3 jobs in order to make your ends meet. So that's how you restarted, probably, burning your midnight oil in order to maintain your social media after doing your the regular job. You guys, that's how you started, that's how your journey began, and you guys are doing so much better for yourself. You are like that dark horse, that underdog, that someone who has waged a lone battle on their own. Nobody to cheer for you, you had no one to cheer for you. That is something that it's your own self motivation, it's your own ambition that has kept you going in the, like, nothing. You almost are your, it's your indefeatable spirit, indomitable spirit rather, which makes you very very attractive. You have this are the transformation. You have created your own path. It's your self made, you're very self reliant, self made, independent, creating a new future towards a better tomorrow. You are literally, you guys are walking on the right path towards a better tomorrow in your business. A lot of you guys started your business from your own garage to make your ends meet, and now probably you are buying a new house or a new car, or you're upgrading your house. That is something that consistent, dedicated, disciplined work can make you do. And some magic, some miracle has happened with you, and that is something I can see in you. And people really respect you for who you are. People really respect, the power, the authority. You tend to naturally, people tend to give, show that respect, that power, that authority. You ooze that confidence today. That is something that makes you very attractive. Penguin, the period of darkness that you have been experiencing is now passing. You have been through a dark winter in your life where you had no one to cheer for you, but you kept on moving ahead, one step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One spoonful at a time. That's exactly what you guys did. You have succeeded in that. And you know what? People are really those who didn't help you back then. They have become your biggest cheerleaders. They are the ones who are trying to, once we succeed in life, that's the best, That's the best kind of revenge one can have. And I can see you are someone who is really doing so much better. I'm saying, in fact, you have stopped giving away your precious energy and time to any of the toxic people who didn't care to stand by you when you were drowning, when you are going through difficult phases. People find you attractive because of your strength, because it takes great strength to be soft. You are very empathetic, very, very compassionate, but at the same time, you're very strong. You don't need other people's empathy, sympathy. You are somebody who is the shoulder, who has the capability of becoming the shoulder to cry on for other people. Like, I'm seeing you have come to a place today where others who used to sympathize you, they have started envying you. It's because of your sheer hard work, patience, and determination you have reached here. Queen of Swords, you are a person who has really, people also, what they find attractive, why do they stare? When they stare, they literally feel that you are somebody who is a person who has got very good, who is a very good judge of human character. Manipulators tend to stay the heck away because they know they will not be able to fool you. You are a lot of you have very dark, sarcastic sense of humor because of all the negativity that you have faced at one point. You have, a lot of you probably even suffer from trust issues because of what life has shown you. Everything I'm seeing, like, everything that you have earned is through your own hard work, determination, and patience. And that is something that people are respecting. That is something that people find very, very, very attractive about you. You are someone who is coming from a place of ignorance, indecision, to today knowing exactly what they want. You have the person who is like who has the exact, exactly where you want to be at 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now. You know exactly where you want to be at. That is something, like, you have your mental clarity, your precision. That is something that has helped you become an inspiration from nothing. I'm seeing a lot of people actually are stalking. There's a lot of surveillance happening on your social media because people are snooping at you, because they are eager to see like what you're doing next. They are so jealous. I'm seeing a lot of envy. So what's attractive about you is, from nothing to someone whom people are envious of. That is very attractive, being a very self-made person, but by keeping and maintaining all of your responsibilities. You have got a lot of a lot of you are parents. You've got parental responsibilities, or as a daughter, as a son, and doing everything. You guys have managed to maintain your dignity and earn your living, earn a name for yourself. That's what I'm seeing. You are very, very resourceful, by the way. Alright, guys, I hope you've got some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pal, too. Let's see what makes you attractive. Why do people stare at you? Okay, first one is justice. You are someone who tend to stand up, who has the guts to stand up and speak the truth. You are a very fair and just person who always tries to do the right thing. You try to, like, there was a time probably when you felt where, like, things and life was not being fair and just to you. So you try to make that fair and just thing for others. That's something I can see. You are someone, a lot of you could be related to law and legal system and paralegal system, also someone in the civil services, armed forces with uniform. Someone who delivers justice, so a rights activist. People find this bold, courageous part of your personality very intimidating, a little strong, powerful, intimidating, forceful kind of personality, very, very attractive. You are a person who is unforgettable. There's something a little deep, a little dark, mysterious, elusive about you, who has the guts to speak up when discrimination is happening. Someone in need, someone is being creepy to somebody. People just can't get away with it. People just do not want to mess with you. People are literally, people are attracted towards you like moths to the flame. You have got something very dark feminine about you, very like a lot of you could be like Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Libra. You are a boss person. You give off the boss vibes. Boss, but nice and fair. You might not be excessively, um, you know, mm, happy all the time, smiley all the time, but you are a nice person. Especially those who get to know you in person, they attest to that, and that's what people find attractive about you. Yeah, you could be termed as a little boring as an individual because you're very wise. You have learned from your past mistakes and mistakes of others. A fool too has been a fool once, remember. You take risks, but risks are all calculated risks. Risks that you take today are the ones that really you have gauged the pros and cons of before jumping right in. You are five of cups. Spill tea isn't the end of the world. Literally, you are somebody. You know what? You are a very optimistic person, in the sense you do not give up hope like easily. You are someone who has got indomitable courage. You are not scared of facing life because you have seen it all. You have seen a lot of tower moments, multiple minimal tower moments, small tower moments you guys have endured and have faced in life, which has made you even, and you have come out of it. So once you face your fears, it makes you feel like, you know what, I can literally do anything, and I'm willing to, like, literally I'm willing to face anything. You are not scared of facing difficult things. You have that, in even in the face of severe amount of crisis of some sort, emergency, you tend to maintain that calm about yourself. Nine of Swords. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Literally, you are someone who is literally, you know what I'm seeing exactly. It's your past that still gets you a little, like, you still get nightmares about your past. She's lying awake at night thinking about her past. Literally, it's your past that has made you who you are today. It has made you stronger, maybe more resilient, maybe a little more, there's something very obsessive about it, very regal, royal. You could be a little argumentative. If you believe in something, making you do otherwise is very difficult. That is something, and people, how to stand your ground, how to prove your point, and that is very, very attractive. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, because that tells the YouTube algorithm that this is useful content. King of Cups, always compose yourself before giving a response. Exactly. You give off that, calculating, cold, someone, you have been emotional once, but today you have become more mature, practical, someone who doesn't get swayed away by emotions easily. You judge every situation with your head, not just with your heart. You have a heart. You're not a heartless person. You are not cruel, but before you speak something, you think and give a response. When people try to trigger you, I'm seeing a lot of them, they are just jealous of the success that you have had eventually in your life. They try to draw you, drag you in their own life's drama, which you refuse to do. You have that karmic calm that I'm seeing, a matured response. You believe like life will throw curveballs towards everybody. It's up to us how we tackle those curveballs. It's up to us. That is something that I can see in you. You guys have tackled them really well. broom, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Literally, you have you have shown great amount of perseverance and strength in letting go. You are someone who is strong enough to let go of anything and everything that is no longer serving you, anything that does not serve you. It could be your it could be the current people that you have been with. You are, I'm seeing today, people you are with are way better. They are way more supportive. They are almost like your soul tribe. But you have been with people who you thought will stand by you, but they were actually, they were pulling you down. You guys grew out of each other. They became toxic for you, and you guys have let go. You have learned to let go of a lot of you. Maybe even your past habits and addictions, things that were pulling you backwards. You have learned to let them go. You are somebody who has that strength, that control over your own self, to learn to let go of anything and anybody that is no longer serving the purpose, that is done with the purpose. You are someone who have a great vision for your own self, someone who is a great strategist, someone who knows how to move ahead with life with a purpose. You live your life purposefully. Yeah, Chariot, you are a person, you are someone who is, life cannot beat you down. Life has tried to beat you down several times, but it couldn't. It couldn't pull you down, it couldn't pull you backwards. That's what I'm seeing. You are someone who is just willing to go ahead, get ahead in life, and achieve whatever you have to achieve. You are somebody who is comfortable making yourself uncomfortable, putting yourself through uncomfortable, difficult situations in order to achieve your goals. That is something that people find very attractive about you. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, you have seen a lot of financial worries, especially growing up, but nothing is as hopeless as it seems. When you're going through a difficult period, you might feel, okay, might be this is over, this is it, my life has ended. I'm seeing some major tower moments happening in your life, and you literally felt, but you guys, once you crossed past that, you feel, oh my god, this was nothing, thank god. So that kind of a difference I can see in you. And nothing is ever hopeless as it seems. Nothing is as, you know doom and gloom as it might seem to be at that particular moment. That's what I can see. The Emperor, being the authority of your own life, comes with a lot of responsibility. Exactly. You are a very even as a child, you have been very responsible, very wise. A lot of you were on your own. You probably moved out of your homes pretty early. You started earning your own money pretty early, like holding down two or three jobs while even in schools, paying your own bills, helping your parents pay their bills. That kind of responsibility, like, even as a teenager, you had to behave like an adult. You had to grow up faster given your house conditions. That's something I can see. Six of Pentacles, you are somebody, a lot of you could be Librans, very wise, very liberal, wise, balanced. Also, you're very charitable. You are somebody who is very charitable, who is a giver, who is known for their charities and donations, who is someone who is, you are doing so much better with your life today. You are someone who knows, who can differentiate the rights from the wrongs. You are someone who is known to be a giver. A lot of you could be into voluntary services, then adopting cats, dogs, or strays, or feeding stray animals, those kind of things, animal right activism, those kind of things I can say. And people find all this very, like, you tend to try and do your bit against the injustices of our society. That's what I'm saying. Three of Wands, you tend to stand out in the crowd. You are someone who is standing out in the crowd, who has created their own destiny, someone who has fulfilled and created their own destiny in their life, someone, You have created a sense of purpose, a sense of direction in your own life. Nine of Wands. You are a very desirable person. A lot of you could also be a Leo and Aries. You probably have something special about your hair as well, and people find it very attractive. The way in which you do your hair, I'm seeing for a lot of you, it could be either curly or straight, but thick hair. And also you're very attractive, very great arm candy. If you know what else I mean, you're very hot, very desirable. That is, of course, the physical attractiveness of course does play a significant role. Yeah, lovers. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people having crushes on you, a lot of people hitting on you, a lot of people wanting to be with you, wanting to be your partner, and you are also someone who is pretty open. You could be like in a gender fluid relationship for a lot of you, or you are a very non-judgmental person who can be, I'm seeing like some of you could also be into bisexual and stuff like that, LGBTQ, those kind of situations. I can see those kind of relationships, open to every kind of relationship. A lot of Sagittarius, Aquarius vibes can also be seen, right? You are a patient person, very patient, very determined, very driven, wise. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Literally, you are a person, you really prefer your peace and quiet over anything. You are probably not one of those party animals. Mostly, you love to like be in your own home and be on your own, that kind of a person. Take yourself out on a date. You are somebody who is really comfortable being out on your own in a crowded restaurant, just being alone, sitting still, sitting quietly, reading a book, having your food, minding your own business. That is possible for a lot of you. Taking yourself out on a date is absolutely possible. All right. Be your own first priority. Mural, you are somebody who is, you have learned to prioritize your own self. You have learned to make yourself valuable because you have learned to respect yourself. There was a time when you used to prioritize others, but they never pay back that respect to you which you deserved. है ना? So what you have done today is you have started taking that power back and have started respecting yourself a lot more. And once you start doing that, others also start valuing you as well. And that has made you even more attractive. Someone who values their own selves, own priorities is actually a very attractive person as well. Alright guys, I hope you got some clarity over your situation. If yes guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 3. Let's see, what do people find attractive about you? Why do they stare at you? Alright. Okay, Nine of Cups, fulfillment of desires. You are a person who is a great manifester. You live your life with a state, you live in a constant state of gratitude. Exactly. You live your life with an attitude of gratitude, and that shows like you have immense faith in divinity and divine intervention. You are somebody who genuinely believes in divine intervention. You almost feel that even you probably say that you are divine's child, you are destiny's child. You are somebody who is very very grateful for whatever you have in life. You have taught yourself from childhood to look at the silver lining in every situation. The moon card, taking time for deep self reflection. Exactly. You are someone who is very introspective, deeply self reflective. A lot of you probably have what people find also regarding your physical features. I'm seeing a lot of you have very soft feminine features, whether you are a female or a male. You have very soft and feminine features, very round, soft. The angles in your face are probably not just that, very attractive, something very soft skin, soft lips, beautiful cheeks, not high cheekbones, rather something that makes you more youthful looking. That kind of softer features. You're also very introspective. You live your life mindfully. If you say something to somebody, it's not in the air. You usually do what you preach. You practice what you preach, and that is something that makes you extra special, very, very attractive to others. That's what I can see. Yeah, trust in the invisible. You have a lot of faith in divine interventions and divinity in general. You are a person who genuinely believes that, you know what, it's because of divinity, it's because of divine intervention you have been able to do a lot of things. You are a person who have literally manifested a life which anyone, like a lot of you didn't get a lot of what do you say, support growing up. You were literally that underdog in your family. It was, but the life that you have today is by sheer divine intervention. I'm seeing a lot of envy coming your way, but at the same time people just wondering, what is it about this person, how did they actually manifest so much, like so many awesome stuff. It's because of your manifestation power. The life that you're living today is the life that a lot of people around you envy. You're very wise. You have grown through your struggles. You have grown through what your life has put you through. You have matured, you have evolved. You're a very wise, beyond your age kind of a person. You're very philosophical, very ethical, and whenever, like, you are not good at superficial small talks. The talks that you hold with other people are usually deep, more mindful, something more meaningful. You do not have many like friends and all, because you do not believe in having like a few superficial relationships. Instead, you probably have one or two people who are extremely, they are, all of them are your well wishers. That kind of relationship is the kind of relationship that you prefer to have. A lot of you are also loners. People might call you a little arrogant, egoistic, hence isolated, but not that. It's just that you are way more busy today in your own goals and dreams and aspirations. You have got no interest in other people's life in general. You love to walk away from any kind of drama happening anywhere. You are someone, you know what, you are someone, people thought, when people thought that you were emotionally all over the place, I'm seeing there was a time where you really were struggling emotionally, your mental health especially, or even your physical health. People literally thought you would amount to nothing. You would not be able to literally be anything, do anything significant with your life. From there, life has been, you have felt depressed, angry, attitude issues, everything. But people literally think from there, people couldn't think when they thought that you are like, your life is going down the drain, it's all over the place. You are actually busy building, you actually rebuilt yourself. I'm seeing a lot of phoenix rising from ashes kind of energy. Today, the person that you have evolved to be is very, very unbothered about what others would think. You have a very active mind, vivid imagination, which you have used to manifest, and your hard work, pushing to the boundaries, you know breaking those glass ceilings. And these are the reasons why you guys are living the life of dreams of others. You're a very balanced person. People find it very, you know what, more than attraction, I'm seeing a lot of people find you attractive, but mostly people stare at you because they're jealous, they're envious of where you stand today. They didn't expect you, of all people, to achieve something in life, anything in life. You're also a very balanced person. You have forgiven those who did you wrong, but you have not forgotten what they did. You are more in, you are not interested in their lives drama because you have got more important things to do with your own life. You are only invested in your own life. That's it. You are very determined. Yeah, it's your drive, determination, self motivation to keep on moving forward, to keep on moving ahead is something that is paying you the dividend today. It's something that is giving you the success that you have today. It's because of all the hard work, the passionate and determined hard work that you have put in for years. You know, that is something that is paying you back today. You are a person who is very peaceful, very peaceful. It's your peace, quiet. You prefer your own peace and quiet over anyone else's drama. So you only invest in people who are genuinely true to the core. You know, a lot of you, I'm seeing you are like a celebrity. Like, you know, you're very popular, but you're a loner. Like, how shall I put it? People know about you a lot more, but people don't get to know you in person. You are someone who is a little um, closed off regarding your privacy. You are closely guarded. I'm seeing you have been hurt in that regard earlier. So you believe in closely guarding your privacy today. You only allow real people, you know, and you are today enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you do not allow those people who were nowhere there around you when you were drowning. So this is something which is very coming out very strongly, that there was a time when you were not doing well. A lot of you were into some kind of addiction. It could be material addiction, it could be food addiction, it could be like you literally felt like my life is not going anywhere. You were angry, depressed, and these people, they were nowhere there. They were just talking behind your back, they were just gossiping back then as well. But today they want to have a piece of your cake, the cake that you have baked with your own ambition, your dreams, your goals, your sleepless nights that you have used to achieve this. You have cut those people off, and that is something I'm seeing a lot of people. You know, everybody is not a fool. There are neutral people who have become your fan, because I'm seeing of all the three cards you have had the spectacular rise, literally like a phoenix rising from the ashes kind of story. You're also very spiritual, and people really respect that. People find it very attractive. There are people who are neutral. Trust me, there are people who respect you for who you are, what you bring on table. You have a very strong sense of boundaries. Exactly. You do not let people mess with your boundaries at all. You respect others, and you expect others to respect your own boundaries as well. You're very strict about it. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of abundance. I'm seeing literally going forward, you are walking down an abundance filled lane. Pause and savor the results of your success. Literally, you are somebody who has, you have really, you are an abundance filled person, someone who has filled themselves with abundance, someone who is literally surrounded by abundance, someone who knows where their priorities lie today, someone for whom life is nothing but a series of success. But after a lot of hard work and determination, walking through the dark tunnel that you have to go through to reach where you have. You know what? I'm seeing a lot of people want to know you because they are extremely motivated by you. They want to be like you. You are extremely adaptable, very shrewd when it comes to your work, your career, your business. You are like a fox who can see who you can locate the opportunities real fast. You can actually, you know, which of the businesses will pay off, which of the investments will not pay off. You have that wisdom. You are someone who is very, you know, people look at you like someone who has a lot of power and authority. That is something like, there was a time when they thought you will amount to nothing. From there, today you are so powerful, they need you, and they are trying to use your power to their advantage, and hence they are being blocked by you. That kind of transformation, you are very attractive. It's your power, it's your authority. That's very attractive. The magician, you have everything you need to do anything you want. Literally, people feel that you are the alchemist of your own destiny. You have changed your own destiny with your thoughts and deeds. You can do the same with them as well. That's what people feel. That's how people perceive you, by the way. All right, the last one. You will never get anywhere if you keep standing still. Literally, you have changed as a person. Your perspective has changed. The way in which you look at life has changed. You are no longer that person who was grumpy, who was complaining. Instead, you have learned to like pick yourself up and keep on moving ahead till you reach your goals. Queen of Swords, you are a person who is very wise. Today, nobody can fool you. Pulling the wool over your eyes is not easy. You are someone who can see right through people's nonsense. People even, people really respect this whole, wisdom, this whole clarity that you bring on table. You're also extremely intelligent, someone who is very well read, well traveled, intelligent, who cannot be fooled easily, wise, that kind of a person. These are the very attractive qualities. Last but not the least, 10 of Pentacles. You have had it all in life, but having it all looks different for everybody. You are a person, you probably prefer your own company, you prefer the company of your pets. A lot of you probably work in some rescue, like animal rescue center. You have, I'm seeing some of you suffer from serious trust issues, but your self reliance, ability to stand up on your own and not being dependent on others, is something that people genuinely respect. All right, guys, I hope you have got some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Namaste.